So in the last class, I have created these stuffs over here and a table by looking at this reference. Okay. Um, so today let's do this part, and I think there are a few areas over here. It seems there are, I think, few fruits are there, some baskets are there. I think if we create, it will be ready. Okay. Have you done this? Have you worked on these things? Lindell and Lindelwa.
I'm still working on mine, sir. I'm not done with it.
Okay. So try to complete this, okay? At least the model part, so it will be fine. Okay, I'm just creating a table, something like this. And here what I'm gonna do, I just duplicate this, the basket part which I created here. So for this, let me add few fruits. So I'm just creating a simple, I'm just taking a sphere, and for this sphere, so what I do is I would like to reduce the mesh count. There's a lot of mesh, right? I would like to reduce the count. Okay, then let's say I'm gonna select this vertex, I'm gonna place it here. I'll add a loop, edge loop here, then double click on this edge loop, make this thing smaller to bit down. Okay, similarly, select this, shift right click, add an insert edge loop here up to here, and double click on this. I'm gonna make this thing smaller up to here, then select the this vertex, place it a bit inside. So now if I make it 3, press 3, so this is how it looks. Look. Okay, I just wanted to make an apple. Okay, selecting this, it's here. And let me apply a new material, Arnold shader AI standard surface, edit delete by type history, this orange or apple, let it be orange. Okay, so color of this, let me pick orangish. Okay, so what I do is this one, just place it over here. I'm gonna duplicate this. I think this much is enough. Now let's look into this, and I'll make this thing smaller outside. And moreover here, weight or the specularity part, I'm going to reduce IOR, index of reflection, reduce the weight a bit. I think this would be fine. Then later what I'm going to do is I'm going to select like this and edit delete by type history, and I'm going to group this, modify center pivot. After grouping, modify center pivot. Okay, so now this one, I duplicate this one here, a little bit front. I duplicate this on the back side, place it here, and I duplicate this here like this. I'm gonna duplicate one more here. To back a bit. Okay, I think it's done. See, this is how you have to create a group, and these two are floating. So I would like to place this here. Make sure detailing is really matters here. So the purpose I'm extending this model is because I would like to render this properly. Okay, and I would like to create a dummy models. So I'm gonna place it here so that if I render also, there won't be any issue like this. Okay. Something like this. Okay. So anyhow, in the last session I have shown, I have chosen Arnold render, and here I haven't changed anything else. And I have added a light, right? Let's take a render. Okay, great. I'm getting an output something like this. It's good. We have created a sunlight effect. Okay, till what level you guys have done? Lindell and Lindelwa? How much you have done?
I'm still on the modeling, sir.
Okay. See, these are okay. Go
I'm
ahead.
on the second session, sir.
Acha, okay, you are on
The one that we did.
okay. Okay, I suggest you to spend a bit more time, and you know what, sem 4 session more of you have to work a lot, sem 4, because the content is something like this, and the more you work, the more you create these models and all, you can use this for your demo reel. Okay, it's purely job oriented. Okay, so I'm just capturing this data over here. Means once this is done, I want to see how does this looks. So for that purpose, I just clicked on this so that I'll be saving this. Okay. Later, I'm gonna work on the next set. let's say here we have these boxes and few barrels. So what I'll do is let me create a few boxes first. And that's it. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna play around with the texture part. Okay, I'll play with a lot of textures. Model, that's it. It's done. So now what I'll do, I'll show you how to do texturing for this. Okay, for this, open Photoshop here, side by side. Okay, and you know how the unwrapping, the base unwrapping of a model, how to do a base unwrapping, that you already know. I think in the last sem we have done it. I'm gonna show you that again. Okay, what I'll do is, if you see here, this is a, what is this? There's a checker box. Is there? No, what is this? This part, you remember or not?
We remember, sir.
Okay, this is UV unwrapping, right? Click on this. This is a UV editor you get. And if you see, this is a UV set of your box. Now what I'll do, right click, go to UV, select all this UV. You have to right click, go to UV mode. You need to select all the UV, multiple UV points you have selected here. Okay, UV points you have selected. Then go to image, take UV snapshot. Go to image, click on UV snapshot. Once you click on UV snapshot, it will ask, see in the beginning part what I have done, I have created a project. That's the reason. Okay, I have not selected a project here. Go to file, project window. I think I have created a project. File, set project, exterior set. Now I'll click on this. Okay, I have selected this. Go to images, UV snapshot. Now you see. Okay, it's not selecting. Okay, I'll click on the browse part. RSTV batch 2, SEM4, exterior, inside images. Okay, the file name has to be box underscore UV. Name it like this. Inside the project folder, I'm creating an exterior set. In that exterior images, so I'm just saving this as box UV. Okay, and I'm saving this as PNG and apply and close. Make sure size X and Y is 204, right? That is 2K resolution. Apply and close. So now what I'll do, anyhow I have opened the Photoshop here. I'll come over here, click on this, go to the path where we saved the snapshot. SEM4 exterior images. Look, this is the box UV. Drag and drop into PST, Photoshop. You can see the wireframe. If you're not able to see, just add a layer just below this, and you can apply background color as white. You can see the grayscale, the darker line. Basically the wireframe I'm saying, UV, you can see. What you have to do is the box, what is that? Box texture. This one, right? We need this box texture. Simple, right click, save image. We need this image. I would like to save this image In JPEG, go to RSTP batch 2 sim4 exterior. Here you have to save the images into source file. Here what you have to do, box underscore text. Naming is very important when you are working in a production company. Okay, always naming is really important. That's the reason I'm teaching you where you have to save the UV image, the snapshot, where you have to save the textures. Okay, now the texture is here where source image, you can see box. Drag and drop this into the Photoshop, just place it over here. Okay, okay, it should come. I think it's taking some time. Yep, we have it. Now what I do, just reducing the size so that I want this to fit into the area. Okay, like this. Great, this is done. Holding Alt, I'm just duplicating this. Great, it's done. The box is ready. Now what I do, I will turn off the background, white background. I want this to be a PST or PNG. If you want, you can rasterize all these layers. Okay. And this Photoshop file, I would like to save first. File, save as. I want to save this as a Photoshop file, PSD file. This is box UV PSD. Save it here. Okay. After this file, I'm gonna export this into PNG. Is my speed okay? Or you want me to reduce the speed? Or is it okay? You can catch up.
It's okay, sir.
It's fine, sir.
Great, great. Okay, now in the images folder, exterior images folder, box UV is the no. What instead of UV, my Photoshop file will be box UV PSD. But when I'm exporting to PNG, box color PNG. Okay. Now I see the box color PNG here, right? I see here. Now what I do, I come back to Maya. Okay. I can go to hypershade. You know, this spherical shaped icon is a hypershade window. The basics we have seen in the SEM3. Now what I want is, see here, whatever we have picked, we need to do the naming convention. Name we have to do. So what I do, I come to Arnold shader, AI standard surface, double click on this. This is box underscore color. Okay, then this standard surface material is here. What I do is in color part here, color base is there, right? See, I have selected this AI standard surface base. In base color, in color there is a checker box. Click on this. I will pick an empty file under 2D texture. You see, I have picked an empty file here. Click on this folder and it is in source images folder. Now move this location to images folder, pick box color and open. Okay. Now it's like this. This is a box color material, right? Simple. What I do is select this box color, right click, or else middle click, drag and drop here. Middle click here, middle click, drag and drop here. You have to press middle click. Okay. Select this, press 6, you see the box here, right? And if I come to box color here, standard surface, IOR stands for index of refraction. I just reduce this. Weight I increase to 1. I reduce the specular color weight to somewhere I don't want specularity for the box, right? So this is done. Now I look at the reference. Okay, there's a lot of boxes are placed somewhere here and the cylinder object as well. For time being, let me place these model here. Okay. And let me reduce the size. So I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to place one more here. I would like to rotate this, something like this. Like this. Then I'm going to duplicate this. I would like to place it here. Like this. Then what I do, I would like to duplicate this here. I'll be duplicating this here. Duplicate. Then what I do, I'm duplicating this. I would like to place this on top of this and place this here. Rotate a bit. I'll duplicate this here. Okay. See, this is almost done. So I just want to create a bit of uneven area. I don't want like an uniform shape. Okay. Something like this. It should be like a random. Okay. So now, okay, let me add a surface here for the road purpose. I'm selecting this. I would like to apply a mapping like UV mapping. I go to UV planar mapping, y-axis project. Okay. Then what I do, this is a road, right? Edit, delete by type history. This is a road. Actually, it's a ground. Okay, let me make this as a road. That's okay, not a problem. So I'll come over here, road. So I don't want a tar road. I want something like a grungy road. Okay, you can go for gravel road. This is so gravel. Something like this. Dirt road. Okay. I think this is fine. I would like to save this image. We have a road texture. So what I do is I come over here, let me apply new material again, or else you just, you can go to this hypershade, create one more AI standard surface, double click on this road and drag and drop this to this. And here it's quite simple. I have to go to increase the weight to 1, go to color, take the empty file, click on this. I think in the source images we have the road. Yep, this one, open. Okay. Now if you look, it's too grungy, right? Means it's not proper. So what I do is go to place 2D texture, repeat UV. I would like to repeat this to 4 and this to 4. Okay, I would like to repeat this to 8 and this to 8. And this to, I think 12 would be fine. So you have to look into this. Okay, look how does it is. I think even I can reduce. I can make this into 16, 10. It's even better. 20. I think it's fine. Okay, great. So after this, I think I can create canopy textures and all. Let me just take canopy texture. Okay. One is something like this. I want. Okay, one I go with this, but I need high resolution quality. See, that's the catch here. You need to pick right texture, then only the output will be good. Okay, let me save this first. Save the image. Canopy. I'll come over here. First thing what I do is this one. UV planar mapping in y-axis. I select this one. UV planar mapping under y-axis. It's done. For both, I would like to apply a new material, which you can do in this way also. Assign new material, go to Arnold shader, AI standard surface, write canopy, and increase the weight to 1, reduce the IOR, reduce the weight. These are the standard properties which you have to work on, and click on the color tab, add an empty file, come to file here, click on the folder box, canopy, open. Great. Now the canopy we are getting in another way. I don't want like this. So what I do is rotate frame to 90. See the catch here? Great, awesome. It looks good. Now repeat UV. I make this to 4 and I make this to 4. Okay, look. We got the canopy here, right? I want a different sort of canopy here. This is canopy 1. I want a different sort of canopy. So I come over here. Not this canopy. Let us see. Okay, something like this. So what I do is right click, save image, canopy to Boomer Mocha. It's okay. Let this same name be there. I select this. What I do is for this, I'll give planar y-axis. For this also, I give planar y-axis. For both, right click, assign new material, go to Arnold shader, AI standard surface, canopy 2, increase this weight, IOR you reduce the weight of the specular. Base color weight has to be 1. Don't get confused. I don't want specularity. That's the reason specular, I reduce, but I increase the weight of the base color. In this color, I click on this box, I add an empty file, and come over here, click on this photo box. Where did I say? Acha, this is a Corel Draw file. Okay, I don't want Corel Draw file. I want a JPEG file. So let's search for something else. I'll go with Fabric Canopy. Actually, this looks good, but this is a paid one. Beach Fabric. I'll pick Beach Fabric. Okay, this is cool. We want exactly like this. See the darker, some dirt texture also be required. I save this image as great. I'm getting as JPEG, and I'll come over here. Source image. Where did I save again? Oh, this is also, it is saving as Corel Draw file. Great, I don't want Corel Draw file. I open that site. Let me just go down. Let me click on this. Now let me save this image. This is saving as JPEG. Then I'll come here. Okay, got it. I got it as a JPEG only. That's great. So I think this one, open. I select this, edit, delete by type history. Canopy 2. Click on the empty file here. Seamless beach. Okay, now it's coming. Oh, where did I go? Okay, this is okay. I want bit of reddish tint. So what I do, I go to color balance. Color gain here is the red. See in the place 2D texture of this one. Color gain, I click on this. Something like this. I make this bit darker. So hence, I'm getting an output something like this. This is what I want. And what I do, I would like to increase this and I would like to bring this to down. Or else I think this is okay. It's like this. Now let's see. Let's see how does this looks. Let's take. Okay, let me take a render of this. Look, we started achieving our output. This area looks really good. Even the lighting is also really good for this. Oh, see, there's a lot of reflection here. Can you tell me why? Why we have reflection here? On the road part, why we have the reflection? Lindelba. Do you notice the reflection part here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, why are we getting this
We
reflection?
see it.
Hey, both of you unmute. Okay, the material which I have applied is EAI standard surface. I have not reduced specular value in the material. If I reduce, I'll get good output. Look, the boxes are looking really great, right? And here, I think there is some issue. I'll do automatic mapping. Okay, for this, I will save this. Let me take another render. I'm gonna select this. If you check the road part, see weight and IOR. I need to reduce it. Weight I need to reduce, and I'm selecting this UV. Go for automatic mapping. Where is it? Automatic here. I go for automatic mapping. I select this. I go for automatic mapping. Then I'm selecting this color. Go to place to texture. Repeat UV 4x4 I give. So let's say take a render. Okay, now this is good. This is looking good. So to achieve better output, the building, texture we need to add, the wooden texture we need to add. We need to add this here, wooden textures here. And if we achieve, bit more detailing in the model and the texture part also, so we start getting the output. Okay. So by next class, will you be able to do up to here?
I have a question, sir.
Yes, Lindell.
I'm asking, how do you decrease or reduce the 3D axis? Because I'm experiencing, oh, sorry. When I'm doing the work, they appear to be very large.
You
The
mean,
XYZ axis.
acha, okay, okay.
When I rotate or
I got it. I got it. What you are asking. Now
yes,
I have a box here. This is the axis pivot point, right? I think yours is something like this, right?
yes,
Minus, plus and minus. Just press minus, it will reduce, and plus it will increase. Simple, right?
oh, yes, sir.
Okay,
Oh,
do it up to here.
thank you, sir.
Do up to here. Okay, we'll meet in the next class, and the next class is on Thursday. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Take care. Bye. Have a great day.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You too. Bye.